Well, it's about 5 years right there. The rocket stove. This is what we got. I took the burner's got to be rebuilt again. That's no big thing. I do that. But we got the can off of it, and the can itself is fine. You know, it'll be just fine to go ahead. What happened was last year, about in the middle of the year, this thing came loose, and it was hanging down here. That's why I got blocks of wood under it. And what happened was the angle here that I had welded to the burner must have come loose. You know, the welds broke eventually from the heat, I guess. And because it's heavier on that side and over here, it was tipping over. It couldn't tip completely over because the can was on top of it, but I knew something happened. And I actually thought maybe these bolts corroded away, but it's not. It's actually the weld that broke, so no problem, I'll fix that. But you can see here, now I knew, because I could look inside there, I knew over the last year or so that the top of this burner was gone, you know, but it still worked. I mean, the flame would come in and it would primarily come out here, I suppose, first, before being forced up the tube. But either way, it's still, believe it or not, it heated the shop basically the same. I couldn't really tell a lot of difference. But I'm going to rebuild this. I'm going to take this apart and flatten that out and weld a plate on there and fix the bottom of that, and then I'll come back and show you the repair job. Yeah, don't look too close at the weld. It's horrible. I'm trying out some, you know, this thing's always ran on argon, right? And I thought I'd try this. So I'd run the bare wire, and I thought I'd try this flux wire from Harbor Freight. Well, you know, I'm getting there, but you know, yeah, it's taken some time, and I will fully admit I am not a good welder. I can get by, but that's it. See, like here's some of my welds from a few years ago. You know, I can get the little puddle thing going and all that, but over here I was having a hard time. Anyway, we're getting her tuned in. So some of these welds are all right, but that was a bunch of chicken scratch. I had to try and fill all this in because there was a big hole here. But anyway, I got some 1/4 inch plate on there. I got one there, and I got the leg welded back on. By that point, I kind of had it figured out. I got my feed and my heat right so I could get some nice puddling going in there. Yeah, so anyway, that's it. Now I'm going to put her back together and see how long it goes. You know, it's really amazing. You can see how the heat comes this way. It comes up, swoops like that, and the flames don't really hit the end. You know, it leaves a nice pattern on there. So, but the side may eventually, I may eventually get a hole in the side. And if I do, then I will take it back out and I'll cut myself a patch that looks like an L, you know, and I'll go on there like that. So, but we'll see. That could go another, who knows, 4 or 5 years or something, and by then I might not even be around here. So, all right.